present to you a proof for the existence of God. This is a logical argument, and it goes as follows. It's very simple. Point 1, something exists. So we don't care what exists, just that there's stuff. Universes, minds, trees, whatever. Point 2, anything that exists cannot cause itself to exist. Something other than itself causes it to exist. No way that an entity can cause itself to exist. The reason for that is because if the entity doesn't exist at a first time, call it time 0, then the entity does exist at a second time, call it time 1. The entity has no reason to exist only of itself at time 1. And therefore, an entity cannot cause itself to exist. What we're talking about here is the principle of sufficient reason, formulated by the philosopher Leibniz. Point 3, anything that exists cannot originate via causation, since past and present cannot touch, interact, interface. The cause and effect relation happens across time, where something at one moment causes something to exist at another moment, future of the first moment. But relations like that cannot exist across time, because that would involve something in the present to touch something in the past. This is a subject that I published multiple academic articles on. So at some point, for causation to exist, something must reach from the past to the present. And at some point, the past and the present will directly interface. And that will be a moment, that will be an entity, that will be an interaction that is both past and not past, both present and not present, which is a contradiction, and therefore cannot exist. When I was a master's degree student at Western Michigan University in philosophy, I took a class on causation. And this was the topic of my final paper in that class. And there were no such counter-arguments to the point just made. Now, I know we live in the scientific age, and to say something like there's a question about causation gets people a little nervous, but the facts are that the concept of causation has been questioned by philosophers and scientists, just what it is that causation exists for a long time. For example, very famous case is David Hume, who made the point that we know there's a cause, we know there's an effect, but the relationship between the two is not observed. It's assumed. So and what I found in my articles that I published is that it is a logical contradiction. And the only answer to that is then is something else causes any one thing or all things. Something outside of all things. Okay, something that is beyond the concept of thingness. This is just causation from God. So science can still exist, just everything has one cause. It's not that things are causing each other to exist. Everything has one cause, God. Okay, it's very elegant and logical and simple and commonsensical theory, theology, philosophy, and it's one that is right out of the Bible. Okay, people who follow Christian theology really shouldn't be following philosophies of causation of today's modern world, the scientific world, where everything is caused by prior things. Okay, cause and effect. Point 4, only by a supernatural cause beyond all existence can anything exist. Can anything be? Okay, since things cannot be created by themselves or by causation, only something outside of all known existence can create all things. That would be a supernatural cause, an omnipresent, omnicausal source. And therefore, it's only a creator God beyond all existence that anything can exist. There's only a creator God that can be the reason for anything. Hebrews 3 verse 4. He that built all things is God. So this is a simple logical argument, which to my knowledge is irrefutable for the existence of God.